Hello, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. This is our Facebook group, Wealth Creators. Welcome all Wealth Creators. This is our Tuesday Live. And today we are going to have another special guest to help you along. And I love to introduce this beautiful lady from US. She's Joyce Pellegrini. Hi, Joyce. Welcome to our broadcast this morning for you, evening for me. Yes, Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening. And Joyce is a health consultant. She's a certified stress management consultant mentor for Biofeedback. And I really love her energy. She's full of energy. She's been doing biofeedback for the last 20 years. And we are here with this special lady here so that she can empower you on energy healing at a different level, especially during this pandemic. She's been helping lots of people online. I'm being healed by her across the other side of the globe as well. So, Joyce, welcome. You're muted.
It's nice to be here, and I appreciate coming live with your audience.
Yeah. Joyce, tell us a bit more about yourself. What do you do actually?
Well, my past was I was in corporate America and I hit burnout about 2001. And then when I left, I thought, oh, I'm going to reinvent myself. And I ended up going to Cuba, falling in love and getting married, which was kind of crazy. That didn't work out and I hit the wall. So not only was I burnt out, my heart was broken, and I was introduced to a therapist that did quantum biofeedback. So once I found out what that was all about, I'm like, I did a session. I was so blown away that I did 4 sessions, and I ended up buying the device, which is using quantum physics that has over 111 million frequencies and signatures. So what it does is it scans a body at 1/100th of a second, and it lets me know how stress affects you, mind, body, and spirit. And then it also sends those frequencies to balance within the body. Well, it just like literally blew and took off because of the, I call it the pandemic. That my other job is I'm a commercial interior designer. I've been doing that for 30 years. And that business came to a screeching halt, which I reconnected with Stella, and I am in her Mindset to Profits group. She is my mentor as well. And I did Fear to Power, which I was really stuck with fear of moving forward on social media, fear of rejection because I was rejected as a child from my father. And it sort of all played in when I started working with Stella. We did the clearing and I've like skyrocketed since then. So not only do I have 18 years of experience that I've been in the closet with, especially on social media, no one's ever known what I've done. So now being part of Mindset to Profits and having that imprint cleared, I've done over 450 biofeedback sessions since December. And what I've really realized is that, hi, everybody.
Hi, Don.
When
And
you shift
hi.
your mindset, and when your mindset is not clear, meaning you can have negative emotions, it can be family stress, business stress, it affects then our physical body if we don't know how to manage it. So that's where I come in. I'm a stress management coach using quantum biofeedback. And it's the most amazing thing I've ever done. And I really don't get sick because my device shows me what food sensitivities I have, what's my mental, emotional health, how's my negative whatever or stress in my life, how it affects the mind, body, and spirit. So it's been really an amazing journey. So I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, fantastic. So how does this? I just want to the audience to know. Of course, I've done this with you. I just like the maybe you to explain a little bit more in depth into this biofeedback and how does it help you and help your clients even across the globe.
Okay. So what I do is I put the person's birth name, their date of birth, the city, state, and the country that they live in. And then I actually even put their photo. They're on Zoom with me, so they get to see me. They get to see a little bit of the screen, but it's so small that you're supposed to just sit back and relax. But as we do the scan, and most people are blown away, like, how can Stella be in Singapore? an IV in Florida, and I do a 2-3 hour session on her, which she validated everything that I told her. She was sensitive to cats. I didn't know that, and the machine told me that, and she's like, no one's ever been able to tell me or diagnose that. So it has all these signatures. They said they used it on the astronauts when they were in space to keep them balanced so that they kept their stress level down. But just like the telephone works, just like how can we be on StreamYard? She's in Singapore and I'm here in Florida in my office. And how can we communicate? It's using quantum physics. And as I go through the scan, it will tell me what your acute stressors are, what your chronic stressors are. And I'm like the bus driver. Your body connects with the intelligence of the program. And I just send you those subtle frequencies. So it's like waves of energy. You'll feel like feathers tickling you throughout the body, which still is like, I feel it in my neck. I felt it in my back because she had a back problem. And I'm like, what? Because not everybody feels it. It depends on how in tune you are with your body. She's very in tune with her mind, body, spirit. And so am I. And I've been doing this 18 years. However, if you open up your mind and understand that we can have anything we want, but we have to clean up our mindset. If the mindset is not healthy and clean and clear and happy, I think disease just falls at the weakest point of your body, whatever organ that may be. So I hope that explains a little bit, but it's quantum physics. That's the best to my ability.
Yeah, Dawn says it's awesome watching you bloom. I'm excited for you and your event. Yeah, tell us about your event.
Well, I was gifted enough to be on Michael Jaco's show. He's a Navy SEAL. He was in the CIA. He's been retired from there for 20 years. But I actually bought his program. Look, I'm all about mentors. Like I put myself through college and I got an associate's, but I always believe in personal development. So I consistently invest in myself. So I went to an event networking and I met Michael, and he has Unleashing Your Intuition. And I really needed help with that. Like mentors need mentors. So I bought his program. He interviewed me, and then I was on his show, and my business just skyrocketed. So after I really got to know him and Sherry Dive, who also works with children, she calls them star children. She's very gifted. She's an intuitive healer. And I did a session with her, blew my mind. And I decided, I'm like, I would love to produce an event and have the two of you join me. So we're doing energy, intuition, and I'm talking about mindset. So it's April 23rd. It's coming up in less than 2 months. It's going to be at the Embassy Suites Hotel, downtown Sarasota. And it's $199. You get food, all of your beverages and stuff. And if you pay $200, pay an extra $1, you get to bring a friend. So you can split the cost, or you can bring your teenage daughter or your son, because it's a master class, but for beginners. So that a lot of people don't know they don't understand even that they're 100% energy. And then we emit frequencies that we vibrate. So Stella will always talk about the love vibration and hate vibration. They're very far apart. So if you're lowered here, you can never meet anybody that is vibrating above you. So we're magnets. So it's time to then raise your frequency. All your situations end up changing once you do that. So it's really about energy, intuition, and mindset that we're doing.
So how can they reach you if they like to attend the event?
If you'd like to go to the event, you can email me at joycepellegrini@gmail.com, and I'll send you the Calendly link. And I'm working on like a landing page right now, so that'll be ready in a couple of days. But if you just reach out to me there, I actually answer all my emails. So just send it, and I'll send you some more information. You can ask a question. And I'd love to see you if you're local, and I have plenty of people flying in for it. So I'd love to see you.
That's fantastic. Joyce, I heard that you are coming out with a book called Outwitting Your Demons. Share with us on the book.
Well, going through this work, and as I start writing my presentation, because we have to teach, like I have to teach what I know. So I know 100% about me and my life, and I'm very transparent. I'm very authentic. And I really realized for me, my physical body has always been strong like a bull. However, it's always been my mental, emotional health. So when I realized going through my biofeedback sessions and doing sessions on myself, and it really telling me what my stinking thinking was all about, I realized, and it was like a red flag about I have to outwit the demons. Like we all have demons, whether it's, drugs, alcohol, negative thought patterns, being a workaholic. I mean, the list goes on. I realized how my own negative self talk was my demon. And I've done so much work to get rid of not being able to speak my truth. Look at me. I'm on a live with Stella Ho. Like, ask me to do that 15 years ago, I would have never done it.
Yeah.
Also, I've learned to really forgive and forget, because when you do not forgive people, it may turn up in cancer in your body or your liver, your pancreas, because you have to forgive and let things go. You have to move on, because guess what? When you don't forgive, they have all the power. They own you, and you don't even know that. It's very destructive. Also, I learned from fear to power, rejection. I was petrified to cold call. And I did one session with Stella, and I made 100 calls after that. And I talked to everybody. No one said no. And it was very easy, but it was my own mindset that I was so afraid of rejection, which was one of my childhood imprints, that through fear to power, I've like blasted through because I've worked on it a long time. Also, being recognized. I realized that I was never recognized, which made me an overachiever. And I'm like, where does this come from? And it's like, I wanted to be recognized.
Yeah.
So sometimes it can help you, but sometimes it can hurt you. So I learned how to switch that into my power instead of stopping me. Of course, I talked about mindset. I do energy, so I'm an energy healer. And really, it's all about frequencies. When you raise your vibration, bad things cannot happen. But when you think in a negative thought pattern, you vibrate that. And guess what? Everything just comes to you that you don't want. So it's about clean up your stinking thinking, and you can be, do, have whatever you want. So stay tuned. Outwitting My Demons Childhood Triggers is coming soon.
Yeah, I love to read the book, and when it's ready, do send it us, let us know. And
Absolutely.
also for those who are keen to have a copy of the book, I think that's going to be very amazing. Just email Joyce, let her know book, biofeedback session, or the event. She has three things out there. Of course, the closest. Let's look at the event. If you're in USA, Florida,
Yes.
look out for the event in April
Yeah.
23rd. And I think this is going to be so amazing. I wish I could be there, which I
I
can't
know.
because yeah, we are
Well,
closed.
if I can figure out the technical, we might live stream it, but I need somebody. Maybe I can get a Hobley over here that's on the chat. Maybe he can be my tech guy, because tech, like you doing the StreamYard is like, I don't know, you're Miss Tech, so I learn everything from you.
I wasn't Miss Tech
Well, I
when I
know, but
first
you're way better
started.
than me.
When I first started, I call myself a technology dinosaur. It was really about searching for the right mentor and taking action,
Yeah,
playing with tech, and just remove the word like I don't know how,
right.
I can't do it. It is just doing it and playing
Yeah,
with it. And then just know that whenever you have challenges, just play with it. Yeah. Oh, Don says he can help you with that. Fantastic. So you have
awesome.
one gentleman going to the event and then perhaps help you and live stream that. And when you can live stream onto your YouTube and
Yes,
also live stream into your Facebook page and Facebook group. And we love to have that the details of those sessions so that it can help the audience in this group as well. Many people are stuck in their own ways,
yeah,
procrastination, not focused, distracted in your all the stuff in your life and not knowing where to start and how to start in the business. So it is really my I would say my passion and my purpose to really want to help people get out of their way in their business. So just out of curiosity, and I think many people are wondering, hey, Joyce can do it. I can't do it. Joyce started with zero income in April last year, 2021. I know she stepped in for Stellar's mindset to profit, and then she succeeded. She's now like a six-figure earner. I can't do it because I'm not Joyce. You want to help these people get out of their way, Joyce?
Really, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And that's really the honest to God truth. We all have whatever our passion and purpose is. But guess what? Today is a new day. It is not like it was 10 years ago. It's not the same that it was 3 years ago. So it's about us all reinventing ourselves. And it is really about getting clear. I mean, that's why I joined Mindset to Profit. I had all my stuff, you guys. Like I wrote my programs 5 years ago, 8 years ago. I didn't launch. So we all have it within us, but I personally needed the accountability and to kick my butt to make sure I took action. That's how I need to move forward and that's how I need to learn. So as I did steps and I wrote my to-do list and you check it off, it's baby steps because when you think of something, it seems so big and so far away, but it's like, it's just the end game, but you got to take steps to get to the end game. So it's about picking something or getting clear. I mean, a lot of people here are business or entrepreneurs. Are you really clear? I wasn't really clear until I made the moves. And then once I made one move, I made a little pivot. And then I made another move and I'm like, well, wow, look what just happened. Now I made a third move and it's like, now I go from zero to, I literally have about 10 funnels within my box. Once Stella made me write my home play, and I really realized how talented I really am. All the experience I've had over 40 years of being a worker bee, working for attorneys, to being a designer, to buying $5 to $10 million worth of furniture a year. Like those are all skill sets that I never gave myself credit for. You have the same skill sets. And
Yeah.
if you just sit down and break it down and figure out what do you want to do and take one action, when the action is finished, take the next action. You'll be motivated. It'll inspire you to keep moving on and manifesting whatever you want.
Yeah, so it's really one step at a time. And I mean, personally, I always re-emphasize again and again, just one small step. And when you take out the first step, you will adjust and pivot and adapt that first step and change it accordingly to what the audience want, what your client wants. And then from there on, you went like one business, second business, third business, fourth business, and you just skyrocket and just keep producing. One funnel after another funnel. When we talk about one funnel after another funnel, it's actually one system after another one. So
Correct.
you're not in the space that you have actually automated some of the process. Am I right to say that?
Yes, it's getting ready. I mean, like I said, I'm old school. Like I really thought about how I started. I started on an electric typewriter, you guys. I'm 64. And then I went to whatever the selector where you backspace and then it corrected. I didn't have my first computer, I don't know, to the late 80s, maybe in the early 90s. So like my brain, like a 5-year-old comes out and fixes my phone and I have my phone for how long and don't know how to use it. So it was my mindset negative. I can't do this. I can't do this. Just breathe, like she says. I'm doing all of it as long as I'm taught. I have to be teach, taught, click, click. I do everything kinesthetically. If someone teaches me and I do it, then I remember. If I read a book or watch a tutorial, I don't get it. So you have to learn what's the best way for you to learn. And then you find that right mentor that's going to teach you the way you need to be taught.
So Joyce, I know you go to many mentors as well, and you have been under self-development for the past maybe 20 years.
Yes,
So
minimum.
would you like to share what is Mindset to Profit all about?
Well, for me, mindset to profit was really what I just said. It was like I had all of my tools in my tool chest, but I was really stuck. Number one, it was my mindset, which I told you I did fear to power, which got me unstuck. because I was stuck in fear of moving forward. So hence fear to power, to the point where I'll probably get certified in the near future, because it's such a key element. Because then I through the process of working with Stella in Mindset to Profit, then she's like, Pellegrini, you need your e-guide. So very easy. As you can see, I have a gift of gab, so I can type as fast as I talk. I created the e-guide really quickly, launched that. I launched my weight loss program. I got 18 people to sign up for $597. I had no idea they would come. You just put it out there, and when the people that resonate with you will buy. So all of a sudden, boof, that blew up. And then when I was on the Michael Jaco show, I've done over 450 biofeedback sessions since December. I had to learn how to do Calendly. Thank God I had Eunice. We have a great mastermind within the group that we meet every Friday night. What she charges is ridiculous, because she teaches us every day on Slack. We meet every Friday night for a year. And she not only just, she doesn't even talk. She lets us talk and babble sometimes, until she brings us back in to say, okay, what's your next step? What are you going to do next week? So she pushes us forward. I mean, that's why you have a mentor, to kick you through the goalpost and get to where you want to go.
So can you say Mindset to Profit is about accountability,
Absolutely.
consistency, and also what else? Community.
Yeah, thank you. It's early. I don't
Yeah,
drink coffee, but my brain's not matching up my mouth. But yeah, no, it's really been one of the best mentoring programs I've been in, because of the accountability, because she touches us every week. Like, I don't know anybody that gives that much time. That they really don't, you guys. You buy something, you go to do it yourself, and then you either do it or you don't. It's that
if someone
simple.
says this is
Where
not for me,
live,
yeah,
we all show up. If we don't show up, there's a reason. Even I'm going on vacation. I'm like, Stella, I'm not going to make it. Well, you can come. You can still bring your computer.
yeah, you can still say I'm on holidays and I'm showing my holiday place, and just keep the momentum going for the energy of the space for everyone in the group. So it is about holding each other's hand in accountability in the process of this entrepreneurship journey, which is a lonely journey if you're on your own.
Yep.
So it is a community of love and trust,
Yes.
and helping each other. Like Eunice is helping you on all your IT stuff, and
I'm paying her. I mean, it's not like we do it for free. Like, we're all using each other's services, which is a blessing. We support each other. If somebody has a live event, we show up and say rah rah. And it's just like, I've never had that kind of really connection where there's no competition. There's all rah rah. You can do it. How can I help you? How can I make it better, etc. So it's a beautiful community. I love it. And I'm re-upping. I'm coming back for another year.
I thought you're coming back for a lifetime, isn't it?
Oh, well, you never know.
It's a crazy one that I have for you guys anyway. So for those of you who really want to know how to break through your mindset, for business success, I have an e-guide for you, www.mindsetforbusinesssuccess.com. You can retrieve that e-guide for you, and that's my gift to anyone here. And I also run webinar workshops, and I'm going to teach you all the life print, business planning, whatsoever, if you come in for my workshop next month. This is what I do, and I give away my time. I breakthrough course. In fact, I do a lot of breakthrough course to help people get out of their way. And I have this kalani.com/mindset to profit private time. And as long as you reach out to me for all these mindset, this breakthrough course, nothing to sell. I don't pitch, I don't sell over all these calls. Basically, I just come into the call with you, and then I just advise you and help you on what's not working for you yet, help you go through the process. And if those of you who are interested in working on business planning and life print, I'm there for you. It is my way of just helping people get out that way. And I really love it that Joyce is got out her way. And we started when you had no money. I really amazed with you.
I was living in my office, and I could care less about people knowing that. Because guess what? Renting rooms from people was not fun for me anymore. I'm like, you know what? I need my own space. It was me and my dog. I was there for 5 months, and no one knew I was living there, seriously. And I got up every morning at 7 a.m. and I worked till 10 o'clock at night. I built a bandanasbyjoyce.com. You want to read some fun blogs? And I got my motorcycle journeys, bandanasbyjoyce.com. And then I have
That's the first business we started together for you.
yes, because
Yeah.
Stella's like, well, Joyce, I know that's not your end game. And I go, no, but you guys, I got up every morning and did 16 hours a day, and I made 200 handmade bandanas with bling on it because I didn't have anything to do. I don't watch the TV. I don't watch the news. So I had to keep myself going. I finished another book. I started working with Stella, and it skyrocketed because I needed that little bit of nudge. And I really felt I have no family here. I felt totally isolated, alone, shut down, and blocked by this BS that's going around the world right now. So at the end of the day, I kind of saved my life. I can really say I wasn't suicidal, but I was lost and said, why am I here? What is my purpose? Because this is not fun. And I had to change. And Stella had the call. She let me make monthly payments. I had no money coming in for almost 18 months. And then I'm like, how am I going to pay you? And she started laughing, Pellegrini. You don't start working, you don't think you're going to make money. And of course I started laughing. I go, you're right. When I take action, money follows. I'm a magnet. So, but my magnet was shut down.
Yeah.
So I got it back
Truthfully,
up.
a lot of people are shut down, and I'm very certain that if they are willing to embrace my help, I can take them out of the way because we can build a business together. I mean, I'm here just to
Absolutely.
help you look at what's your strength, what is your skill set, what's not working for you, and then we work on what can work for you, and we can build a business together so that you can really be in control of your own life. And really, this is my purpose. I don't have to do this because I
Right.
have a real estate business.
Right.
I built my wealth through real estate. However, I just felt that this is something that I can give back to the world because it pains me during the pandemic that people are
People are really shut
we
down,
lost
depressed. I
no,
mean,
no business, no work, and just survivor. And
yeah,
I sense you. In fact, I sense you from across the globe. I look at
we
your
are
different.
definitely soul families.
Yeah, and I said, Joyce, I'm reaching out to Joyce. I just want to say hello and check on her. I checked on her and I said, hey, Joyce, how are you doing? And things like that. And we got it going. And I knew that there are a couple of people in this group. I reach out because I could sense that they are helpless. And I
Right.
reach out and to offer the help. At the end of the day, it is also about the other person, whether you trust me enough to take the help. If you want to just move on and decide that this is not for you, sometimes giving up too early may make you just look for the next shiny object.
Right.
So I'm always here for whoever who wants to take action, and commitment is the first thing that I really look for in people
Well, and
because
I
I
have to
know
share
you are
Stella's
your own power.
right. Stella's gift is she's very intuitive and she doesn't really talk about it. But she has that inner knowing, and she'll get that hit however she gets it about what somebody really needs. She's very, very attuned and intuitive. And I think that's really a bonus. And that's one of her main gifts that she'll know. She's very soft spoken, where, I'm kind of a boot camp coach. So it's funny. It's just like bad cop, good cop, because I'm always trying to help everybody else as well. So, but she is very intuitive. And I think that's really one of your great qualities and gifts that you offer, because how to pull it out of people where, people are shut down.
Yeah, thanks for that. So for those of you who really want some form of help, reach out. I'm happy to just give you about 45 minutes to an hours of time. Let's spend some time together, find out what's your gift, and then share it to the world. Get yourself out of the way. And for those of you who need a biofeedback session or want to attend Joyce's event in April, onto April 23rd, reach out to Joyce. She will be more than happy to share all the gifts she has for you as well. So
Absolutely.
I love that you are out of your way and you're just helping people living your purpose that was inside you for the longest time.
Yes.
And thank you everyone for joining. Any questions? Let's take some questions if there's any questions on anything. Yeah, and of course Dawn is going to help you on your live
Thank
streaming.
you.
Yeah, we'll love to see that from,
I know. I'll buy you lunch.
reach out to Don.
I will. He's close
And
by. He's now in Florida. Yay!
yeah, yes, I know he's now in Florida. Yeah, and really awesome time together this evening, this morning with Joyce. And I love to, see that you guys reach out for help, and Joyce is there for you. So am
Or
I.
you can really connect. You can really connect with through, Real Wealth Creation. Just connect with me, and I am through there. I know my name is hard to spell. I do have mentoring. mentormejoyce.com. I just bought it, but there's nothing there. So bear with me.
Yeah, it's okay. We can reach out. We have all the links here. So
Yeah.
Joyce will put in later on. You can PM in these comments below after
Perfect.
this live. And then when you PM and then just hashtag Joyce, at
Okay.
Joyce. Joyce will get your PM and then she can
Cool.
you
See,
personally.
technology.
Yeah, and because Joyce is my client family member, I really love to help them, reach out to more people in
And
this
she
group.
does. She's brought me many referrals. So it's a one happy family.
Yeah, it's one happy family. We're all about helping each other. And she also
Right.
brings her client to me, and I really love to help anyone out there. So let's rock 2021, your April event. I wish you good luck and have a fantastic
2022.
yeah, and live stream it, and we'll all, see you there. And yeah, any questions? Oh, Don, yes, he's still here with us. Yes, the biofeedback diagnosis and therapy just blows my mind. Thank you, Joyce. Who is this? And Dawn is here. Love seeing you, awesome ladies. Fantastic. So your biofeedback client is here to share that the diagnosis and therapy just blows his mind. I could guess who's this person. We'll see in the comments because for those of you who are not here, you can join us actually at streamyard.com/Facebook, and your name is actually flashed there instead of Facebook user. For those of you who doesn't know how to use StreamYard. StreamYard is a very easy program, and yeah, I'm happy to share a recording inside this group. Yeah, I do now and then put up all these guides on how to use all these on recording. So look out for the guides. I'll put it out so that you can know how to use all these simple tech. They're not difficult. It is just touching it playing with it, just playing with it. So thank you, Joyce, for this wonderful evening and wonderful morning. It's too early for you. And I really
Okay. It's
appreciate
time to rock and roll.
yes. Yeah. So I love to see you guys next week again on Tuesday live 9:30 p.m. in Singapore and 8:30 a.m. EST in USA. So thank you guys for hopping into this live and see you soon.
See you Friday.